Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I'm so happy that you've joined me here today. This is your bonus monthly reading for October. We are going to get right into your reading. Now, I first of all want to welcome those of you that are new and welcome back those of you that are returning. Thank you, all of you, for being here. I appreciate when you like, share, subscribe, connect with my energy through the comments. I really do appreciate that. I just want to thank you very much for all of your support. Now, Gemini, we are going to begin your reading with your angel number. We will reveal this at the end of the reading. See how it ties into the reading. Could be an extra message as well. A little bit of, it's your angels really wanting to relay a message to you as we move through October. All right, we're going to get right into your incoming energies. So we're going to start that. Let's keep in mind that we do have a full moon October 6th or 7th, depending on where you're located. This is a supermoon. It is in the sign Aries, so it will be about reclaiming your power. It's about ending things because we know that full moons are about closure. It is also rediscovering your own personal identity. We will also have a new moon, but we'll talk about that after. Gemini, let's get right into your incoming energies as we move through October. So this is incoming messages for October. If we could get one more. Unless that's enough. Truth be told did come up in your pre-shuffle, so I feel like there's some truths coming to light here this month. Maybe there's an answer to that question that you've been asking. Time to go. Oh, and it's interesting. We'll look at the bottom in a sec. I took a sneak peek. I shouldn't have done that. All right, Gemini. Time to go, number 45. Exactly. We need to release certain things in our life. We know that a new path is really where we're heading. We're time to leave certain things behind, especially if there's things that have been not serving its purpose anymore. You know, we do outgrow things in our life. And this is why number 45, time to go, comes into our path. There is definitely a new journey here for you. Maybe it feels a little foggy right now, but you're starting to make the right steps towards this completion. The truth that is being revealed, maybe an answer to a question that you've had. I feel like that there has been a lot of questions, Gemini, that you've been asking, and you just haven't really felt like you've gotten that valid answer. You're looking for validation, and I feel like this could be the month where you get that. Because with the time to go, it shows that you're ready for that next phase. You're ready to take that next step. And the closer and closer that you start to walk along this path, the clearer that door will be for you to open. So the time to go works in perfect conjunction with the full moon in Aries at the beginning of the month. It is about endings. It's about rethinking things. It's about maybe setting new plans. It's release. It's letting go of the emotional things. It's sometimes even letting go of things that we feel have been limiting us. So this is an excellent energy for the month of October. Let's look at the bottom of the deck because I think it's quite interesting. When I looked, in the first one there was truth be told. So I do believe that there is a truth being uncovered here. Finally, I feel like you're going to feel like a huge breakthrough as you move through October, because number 14, that truth, again, I feel like something, either you've just been waiting on an answer for something and it's just been taking time, and you know what? This is going to be the week, this is going to be the month that delivers you that answer. Number 20, imagine. Your imagination is vivid. You imagine in color. You can see where you aim high. You're a high achiever. You know what you want. Through your imagination, you can manifest the things that you want because thoughts become things. It's a very powerful tool, our mind. So I truly believe that this Imagine card is you manifesting the things that you want, bringing things into fruition. And I think that even with the truth be told, sometimes when we reveal truths, we actually start to understand better about what it is we truly want in life as well. So I believe this works in combination together. And then number 37 in numerology is the number 10. So this is about new beginnings. We're releasing things as well. All right, we're letting go, because the never-ending story, we do not want to keep revisiting the same energy. There is something that definitely is coming to a close, and I think that it has a lot to do with some sort of truth. Never-ending story, sometimes, again, it's just that I'm not getting the answers that I need that give me closure. And I do believe that currently that you will be in that mode where I can finally put something behind me, and now I feel comfort in my time to go. You'll know exactly the direction in which you are heading. All right, we're going to get 6 cards. Now, I'm going to get all the 6 cards first because it really helps me understand the flow of energy. But we're going to focus on the first 2 cards, and then we're going to get clarifiers, and then we'll move on from there. So let's start with the first 2 for you, Gemini. Let's see what your angels would like to share with you. And this is, of course, for the month of October. Next 2 cards, please. We got one there, and then 2 more, and 1 more. There we go. Oh my goodness, do you ever have a lot of growth and expansion happening? Oh, beautiful. You got, this is nice. All right, let's start with the first 2 cards. We're going to start with the Devil, number 15. You know, sometimes truth, right? There's a never-ending story. There's something that you want to break free from, whether, again, can be people, can be jobs, can be financial habits, can be our own distractions, our own habits that we form, our own routines. We want to break the chain or cycle of something that we know very well is not good for us or is toxic in some way. So that can be friends, that can be behaviors of some sort. But the Devil energy is a reminder that, you know what? It's time to go. I don't want this anymore. And it's the realization, because it's the truth. Finally, you can see, yeah, that's not working for me. So powerful energies right in the beginning here. And then number 18, the Moon. Now the Moon card, of course, we've got that full moon, like I said, October 6th or 7th. It is the supermoon in Aries. I'm seeing intuition. I'm also seeing with the moon, it is the darker side of things. It can be our subconscious. It can be our fears, our insecurities. It is somewhat the fear of the unknown. You know, it can be we don't have all the information. So I think it's actually perfect that it's aligning right here, sort of in the first row. Could be more towards that beginning of the month. And I believe that this moon energy is really more about how you are going to release those fears, insecurities, and those hidden truths. So something is coming to a close, time to go, right around that full moon energy. Let's get your clarifying cards. Let's start with the Devil, number 15, Capricorn energy. See? Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Shining Armor, a proposal of some sort. It is where our emotions lie. So if it's coming up with the Devil, is there something that emotionally, it's almost, I feel like the Devil is almost playing with your emotions. So the Knight of Cups could be that there is something or someone, maybe some part of your life that you need to release. And it could be more on an emotional level. It doesn't always mean that you're releasing people or letting go of people. It'll be different for each of you, Gemini, and you'll know exactly which situation fits your energy. But the Knight of Cups is like that Knight of Shining Armor, offering something. So I think it's time for you to make sure that truth is being told, that you are in full understanding of what this proposal entails. Because emotionally, it has to match your energy. Because if it doesn't feel like it's right, chances are it's not right. You always need to follow your intuition. But I feel like there will be some sort of proposal that could be very tempting. I have to get another card. All right, so we're going to get another one. Why the Knight of Cups with the Devil? What are you trying to tell us here? 2 of Coins. You're going to have a choice to make. You are going to have to make a choice. The 2 of Coins can be almost like a work hard, play hard, trying to find balance. Is there a proposal of some sort that is going to require you to make a decision? And you have to decide, is this toxic? Is this not for my higher good? Or is this something that I need to follow through with? So, I mean, only you can answer that, but you are going to know, because you have to remember that a truth is definitely being told here. So if there have been any hidden secrecies or masks or anything, you know, it's going to be a lot easier to make choice and make decisions, because Whatever this proposal is that's very tempting, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I can pass this up. You're going to have to do a lot of evaluating. And when you do, I think that you're going to be able to freely make some sort of a choice. We're going to know more as we move along here. Let's look at the moon card, number 18. Four of Cups flew out. So this is a wake-up call. There is a wake-up call here because it is time for you to leave something. Now, the 3 cups that are in front of you here, I mean, and I'm happy to say that in this card and this illustration that you're not looking at those anymore. This is 3 things in your life, past things that just, didn't work out the way that you want. You almost feel a dissatisfaction, a disconnect. You kind of feel a little bored, to be honest. You're kind of like, I'm kind of done with this. So the universe is saying, okay, but not all is lost here. Yeah, these things didn't work out, but what about this? And they're handing you this opportunity. It could have something linked with that Knight of Cups, which is some sort of a proposal that is going to require you to make a choice. So are your eyes open, and can you see that opportunity? Because something is certainly trying to grab your attention here. And I think that it's something that is going to come to the surface. There's going to be light shed on this. So again, I feel like there's a lot of truth coming out sort of at the beginning of October, and it's going to allow you to release something in your life so that you can move forward, so that you can see the opportunity that's right there sort of being handed to you. Let's get the next cards. We've got the 6 of Cups, which is about the past. Now, interesting enough, it comes with number 20, the Judgment card. So the Judgment card can be about inevitability. This is inevitable. This is going to happen. Things are going to change, things you're going to let go of, you're going to make choices, you're going to stick to that choice. And in fact, when you make the choice, I want you to keep in mind there's a rainbow here. So I truly feel like in your heart of hearts, you'll be given the direction in which you need to go. Now, the 6 of Cups is past, all right? We've got a Judgment card that's doing a compassionate review of the past, clearing up things from the past so that you can move forward. So I think that this 6 of Cups has something linked with your past, whether again it's past people, a past job, a past opportunity, past communications, past ways of thinking of things. This is a passive card, so it's kind of going with the flow. But the Judgment card is urging you to do a compassionate review of the past. Maybe there's something that just needs to be revealed. Maybe it's the answer that you've been looking for to help you put something behind you, because this Judgment card is about a new beginning. It's a fresh start. There is something emerging here for you, and I'll be honest, there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of expansion. There's a lot of fertility. There's a lot of nurturing. Like this is an incredible journey that you are about to embark on. Let's look at the 6 of Cups. Something from the past for Gemini, from October, something to evaluate, something to reveal. And you've got the Death card. So see, big, huge, massive changes. Something is definitely changing here, and it's for your betterment, okay? Because the Death card, number 13, so something from the past you're revisiting because you want to no longer have it as that never-ending story. You're putting closure to something this month, and I think that the answer you've been looking for is coming in. The Death card shows positive transformations, that you're able to end a cycle from the past that brings you clearer vision as you move throughout October. Beautiful energy. Let's look at the Judgment card, number 20. Major Arcana cards here. So lots of changes are happening in a major way. Let's see, what is this Judgment? We're ready for a rebirth. We're ready. We know that things are inevitable. Look at that. Number 2 of Cups. For some of you, it is relationships. Could be a change in a relationship. For some of you, it could be somebody returning from your past that you, in order to really move forward, you have to decide, okay, this is definitely a message for somebody. There's choices and decisions about maybe somebody from your past re-entering your life. You have to decide, was that toxic relationship? Was that relationship for my betterment? And if it is, do I want to go down that road again? Because we certainly don't want to be in that never-ending story. We want to make sure that we're moving in a new direction. There is major change here. So sometimes People change, situations change. There is a whole new transformation taking place with something from the past. The Judgment card is a connection to people or spirit. Now, this new judgment, this revisiting the past and then re-entering this new phase that's coming in for you, could be a spiritual journey, a better understanding of the path in which you need to walk. It could be the joining of a partnership, love, friendship, family. It could be spiritual or even agreements or contracts of some sort. I feel like there's almost like a new revitalized energy around some sort of partnership. It is going through a major transformation. There is a huge transformation taking place. This, if you're not with anybody and you don't really, that's not where you are at this stage in your life, this is a spiritual awakening. And it is really you embarking on a new journey, because the road that you've been going on needs some readjustments. And your reading is showing that these readjustments that are happening are for your betterment. The transformations that are taking place are opening up more opportunities for you to engage with a community of people or expand your vision. Let's look at the last two cards. We've got the Three of Cups, time for a celebration. We've got the Two of Cups, which is the joining of a partnership of some sort. The Three of Cups, we're adding another element here. There's a celebration here. Not only that, you've got the Three, the Empress, which is really the birth of something new. It could be an idea, it could be a child, maybe you're expanding your family. There's something certainly to be celebrated here. Threes are growth, abundance. The Empress is the most abundant queen in all of the deck. She embodies stability and beauty. She nurtures things in her life. She has got so much beauty in her that the right connections, she's able to make the right connections. People are attracted to her personality. And again, I feel like there's a lot of motherly energy here. So for those of you, maybe it is that spiritual connection with a motherly support that's giving you strength. But these threes here, this celebration, the joining of energies that support one another, this is a beautiful celebration. And the Empress being with it, it means there is some growth of some sort, whether, again, it's an idea, it's a job, it's a new venture, it's expanding your family, your vision. Let's look at the Three of Cups for Gemini, please. Beautiful celebrations are happening. And you got the King of Cups. Beautiful. King of Cups can be your energy or a supporting energy. Feeling emotionally grounded, emotionally enlightened, in touch with your emotions, and taking leadership and taking ownership of it. There's a huge celebration here, and I really kind of feel like you have been going on some sort of an emotional journey, and I think this is really you becoming quite powerful where your emotions are concerned as well. There's a huge celebration here. You could be celebrating a leadership role that you're taking. You're taking on some sort of leadership role that has to do with your emotions. Very much about being emotionally grounded. I want to get one more for that King of Cups, please. For the King of Cups. Yeah, you're starting a new venture. That's what's to be celebrated here. And it's an emotional adventure. It's something that's really linked with your emotions. So this could be something you've been wanting for a very long time. It could be a leadership position where you're celebrating and you will be in charge here. And the Zero, the Fool, is the beginning of the journey. So new beginnings, the Judgment, a new beginning, the Fool, limitless potential as you embark down this new path. A path that's going to become clearer and clearer as we move through the month of October. Let's look at the Empress. Beautiful abundance surrounds you. It's coming in. Yeah, and it's coming in quickly. It's coming in with a sense of adventure as well, because you got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. We've got a lot of messages coming through. Knights can be messengers. This is movement. This is passion. This is ambition. This is drive. This is you really ready for a new adventure. And it has something to do with the birth of something new. Creation, growth, expansion. And again, a lot of prosperity. You're building roots. You're nurturing those roots and you're growing something with a great deal of, like, there's an opportunity here that might be beyond what you even expected, but it's happening quickly for you. Movement is fast paced here. So again, things are going to move along quickly as we move through the month of October for you. All right, Gemini, let's get your angel message. What would the angels like to share with you as we move through this month? Thank you. We've got 3 energies. Not just energies. These, of course, are angels really helping you discover maybe something new or giving you some support. So it says honor your beauty. Well, interesting enough. I think that, you know, some of you could be going through some physical changes as well, embarking on a whole new way of healthier vibes, you know, really connecting with your inner and outer beauty. Honor your beauty. Archangel Jophiel, it says, thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Sorry, I didn't read that, but that's exactly what it is. It's not just about the outside, it's the inside too. So you are just, this is a time of celebration. It says, clear your vibes. It says, Archangel Metatron. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. When we clear our energy field, it allows us to manifest the things that we want with clearer vision. It removes obstacles and challenges and toxic energies. We want to clear those vibes and have more constructive and a clearer focus. So clearing your vibes is going to be part of this transformation as well. And then you've got spiritual gifts. So trust in your intuition. It says, Archangel Raziel. It says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Time to channel all of that positive energy, because there is a lot of creativity coming into play here for the month of October. All right, Gemini, we're going to get a card that is really going to be an expression of, or an extension of synchronicities. Could be something that you see as a figure, or it's something that you see throughout the month that maybe brings a spiritual message, and then what its meaning is. So you got a dragon. So a dragon symbolizes ancient wisdom, strength, and protective forces. So you've got that all around you this month. It says a dragon suggests you're facing a significant challenge or powerful energy that requires inner strength. It encourages you to confront your fears, embrace your personal power, and trust your ability to navigate life's mysteries. And that's exactly the devil and the moon. I think you are ready to explore and navigate life's mysteries, and I think that things are unfolding nicely for you. Opportunities are becoming more evident to you because you are clearing your vibes. You're releasing the things in your life that emotionally don't serve their purpose anymore, which opens this new vision. So a dragon could be something you dream of. It could be something when you're reading a book you see, or if you're walking through a toy store and you see a dragon, or you're watching TV and it comes up. Again, it could be just, oh, you know what? That's just an indication that, you know what? There's a lot of wisdom here. I have a lot of strength, and I have a lot of protective forces around me. And then you got 0440. I want you to keep 3s as a very important number. So please don't, 2s and 3s, okay? Very important. And you got the gut feeling. So again, that is your spiritual gifts being reiterated from your angels. So the gut feeling is intuition. It is about relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, monogamy. It says follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, because karma is part and parcel of that as well. But your gut feeling will always guide you in the right direction. You will know because you've got a protective force around you as well. Remember that. So trust in that gut feeling. 0440. A lot of opportunities lie in our intuition and following it. Gemini, thank you so very much for joining me for your bonus monthly reading. Thank you very much. Let me know if you enjoyed the reading. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.